up, everybody? Welcome back to my channel. Thank you guys for watching. I'm excited right now. I was fortunate enough to have the opportunity to go see Black Panther early at a New York exclusive premiere viewing. Um, it was on Tuesday the 13th. I won the tickets on the radio. It was pretty dope because I never went anything on the radio. I called in a couple times. It kept going to voicemail. I got through. I won the tickets. I got a 4-pack to go see Black Panther. So we're going to do a non-spoiler review of this movie. I'm so happy that this movie turned out to be amazing. To me, in my opinion, the movie was amazing. It's definitely a must-see. Check the movie out. You have to check the movie out. First and foremost, the movie is very, very, very political. It has a very political opinion and standpoint, and you will see this in the movie. I don't want to get into it too much because I don't want to spoil anything. Also, the movie is directed by Ryan Coogler. I have to give my kudos and thumbs up and praise to Ryan Coogler. If you're not familiar with Ryan Coogler, he's an African American 31-year-old director from Oakland, California. He directed Fruitvale Station, which was amazing. I saw Fruitvale Station. He also did Creed, which is part of the Rocky franchise. I didn't see Rocky, but it's critically acclaimed. And after this, it makes me want to go see Creed now. And this is his third film with Black Panther. The movie has, to me, it has tons of rewatchability. I want to go see it again already. I can't wait until Thursday. I'm probably going to go see it Thursday night. I can't wait till it comes out on DVD because I'm going to get it for sure. I love this movie. I think I could watch it over and over and over again because there's so much to Wakanda and the people that your eye is constantly looking there and there and there, and there's just so much going on. It's so beautiful, and it's just so different from most of the Marvel universe and the Marvel Studio movies that they put out so far. The score and the soundtrack of the movie was definitely different, unique, and it definitely fit the theme and the vibe of the movie. Kendrick Lamar did the soundtrack. Well, yeah, he did the soundtrack for the movie, and the soundtrack is lit. I have to give the soundtrack all the songs that I've heard so far. I love it. The one song he has with SZA, the Star song. He has another song on the track, on the soundtrack called Big Shot, which is dope. And then let's get into Wakanda. Wakanda. Without spoiling and saying too much, Wakanda is like, they built the world of Wakanda beautifully. Like, it's nothing like you've seen. Like, some of it probably won't make sense, but if you read the comics and know anything about Wakanda, it's not gonna make sense. They're the most technologically advanced country and people in the world. So a lot of their things wouldn't make sense to us because we wouldn't know anything about the technology and the things that the advancement of technology, the things that they have or whatever. I loved how they had the high tech world of Wakanda mixed with the traditional world of like Africa or like just the whole. The mix and blend that they did with it was seamless. It made it looked good. It like a place that they could eventually turn it maybe to like put at Universal Studios. You can go to Wakanda and walk through Wakanda and get on rides and things like that. It's very dope. It's very visual, and I loved it. The overall acting all the way across the board was an A+ to me. Like, everybody brought it. Everybody nailed their roles. Everybody was in character. From Chadwick Boseman, who played T'Challa, from Lupita Nyong'o, Michael B. Jordan, what's her name? Denai Guerrera, who was Okoye, Forrest Whitaker, who always brings that Forrest Whitaker talent to the table. Who else was there? Daniel, what's his name, Kaluuya, that was in Get Out. I wasn't even aware that he was in this movie, but it was definitely a pleasure. You get to see a lot of people in this movie that you probably are familiar from seeing, that you were like, oh, okay, cool, dope, he's in this movie. Angela Bassett, what can you say about the Queen, Angela Bassett, who, in my eyes, should have been the original Storm from all the X-Men movies, but I'm glad we're not even going to go there. But Angela Bassett, hands down, of course, you already know she brought it. My favorites from the movie definitely had to be Shuri, who is T'Challa's sister. She's supposed to be playing a 16-year-old sister. She's also the tech behind all the building and the suits and everything, technology in Wakanda. I'm sorry, I'm so tongue tied today. I don't know why I'm tongue tied, but yeah, she's the smart. She's supposed to be smarter than Iron Man. She's like the Tony Stark, but smarter. And she built T'Challa's suit. She was funny. She was smart. She was fashionable. Loved it. Okoye, played by Denai Guerrera, if I don't know if I'm pronouncing her name properly, she was a badass. She was not to be fucked with. You could see why she was the leader of the Dora Milaje, and she made it be known. And she also had a sense of humor. And all the women, even though they were very strong and fierce and like this very, you know, take no shit type of attitude, you can still see the personality in each and every one of them. But all the women were strong. The movie was well put together as far as giving you a background of each character. And also, one of my favorites, as far as he would have to be one of my favorite villains out of all the Marvel movies that I've seen so far, was Michael B. Jordan as Eric Killmonger. He killed it. He literally killed it. Killed them. Let me stop. He killed it. He killed it. He was definitely one of the best villains that I've seen in any Marvel movie. I loved how they give you a backstory on him, so you're not just whatever. You're gonna see. Y'all don't want to say too much, but and then as far as going to see the movie in 2D versus 3D, I saw the movie in IMAX 3D. It was amazing. I've seen 3D movies before, but I think it probably was just regular real 3D. I don't think I've ever went to the IMAX 3D, but it was a lot more clear and crisp. But it was like some of that stuff was like, whoa, especially because when we got in, the seats were taken up and they had seats that were reserved for certain individuals, so we had to sit front and center, like up in the front pretty much. And they were bagging and tagging your phone, so when you went in, you had to put your phone in a bag. They gave you a tag and you could not go in. They also had metal detectors just to make sure that you didn't have any type of device to leak or get any type of footage out of that theater. The end credit scene, like most Marvel movies, if you're familiar, they give you an end credit scene. Some give you a post and a end credit scene or whatever. This one did both. It wasn't like the typical Marvel movie that will like set you up for the next movie or what's coming up in the next couple of movies or whatever like that, or in the future. This was more so of more building on. Oh wait, I can't say that. But yeah, you'll see. That's all. I'll just leave it at that. I was about to go in and say a spoiler, but okay. And my conclusion to this is that go see the movie. You'll enjoy the movie. Even if you're not familiar with Black Panther, you'll get familiar with him, some of the characters in the movie. It's the action in the movie. There's a good balance of action. There's a good balance of everything in the movie to me. Some people I heard they said there wasn't enough action. To me, I didn't notice it. I noticed there was a good story going. There was a good action going. There was good everything going. So the story was well balanced. The characters were well balanced, and yeah, the movie was all around well balanced. To me, it is definitely my number one favorite Marvel movie that I've seen so far. It's definitely up there with the Winter Soldier, the Civil War, the first Guardians of the Galaxy. It's definitely up there. And Ryan Coogler, you knocked it out the park. Marvel Studios, keep going in this direction that you're going with these movies. I'm loving it as a fan to be able to see these things come to life. I know a lot of people who are actual fans who've been following some of these comics and TV shows and characters for years are so happy that you guys are realizing these in such a visual and dynamic and awesome way. So keep up the good work. And if I had to give this movie a rating out of 5 stars, I will give this movie 5 stars. I would give it 10 if I could. I would give it 5 stars. Like, this movie left me feeling good. It left me on a high. It made me want to see more. It was amazing. It was amazing. I definitely recommend you to check it out, form your own opinion. Let me know down in the comments below if you're going to check the movie out, what you guys think about my reaction to the movie, when you plan to go see the movie. And if also do me another favor, if you're not already subscribed, please subscribe, share, comment, and I will see you guys soon.